The time now, it's 11 o'clock on this Sunday night, December 29th, 2013. Time now for the Weather Magician PJ Wiggins, the late night report. Sunday night, December 29th, 2013. Good evening, everybody. Current conditions at 11 o'clock in northern Massachusetts. Temperature 41 degrees with light rain with a humidity of 86%. Wind speed northwest about 14 gusts to 23 miles per hour. Barometer 29.44 inches, 2.37 degrees. Visibly 9 miles and wind chill 33 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. Shows a couple of patches on little intermittent light showers in southeastern Massachusetts for western Cape and the Islands, and we could see a sleet and snow pelts in Norfolk County from Franklin and northeastern Rhode Island, stretching out to Norfolk County and stretching out to Dedham and Quincy, Massachusetts, while rain showers stretching in Boston and Prince Western down to northeastern Massachusetts down for eastern coastal New Hampshire and southern Maine. And number of patches of rain showers in western Massachusetts and central Massachusetts around western down for northeastern Connecticut. And rain showers off Maine. Wow! Bad blobs of snow, line of snow showers in eastern New Hampshire and southern New Hampshire down for Maine covering.
Some were vomiting, quite the scene in there. But the fire chief here in Ranch tells
New Brunswick and down for eastern and central portions of Nova Scotia with a few sleet pelts mixing, while rain showers off the Maine coastline and then start right down for the western and southern portions of the Nova Scotia.
Now the initial warning here is that there was a leak of a refrigerator.
Patches of snow showers around St. John's, Newfoundland, St. John's, Prince Edward Island there. And the snow showers stretching from extreme western Massachusetts down for Vermont and down for northeastern New York. A lot of snow showers in the eastern and western portions of Quebec, down for northeastern portions of Ontario.
But again, the good news is those
northern central portions of Ontario, down for Michigan, down for northern Illinois, and northern Indiana, around the Chicago area, and then the snow stretching on the central UP of Michigan. A lot of rain showers off the Carolina and Georgia Florida coastline, and a lot of rain showers off the western Florida coastline. And back to the rain showers in northern portions of northeastern portions of Mexico and off the northeastern coast of Mexico and off the southern tip of Texas there. Lines of snow showers in western portions of Nebraska, straight down from western South Dakota down for Kansas City, and then batches of snow showers in western portions of Wyoming down for northeastern portions of Idaho, down for Montana, down for southern Saskatchewan, down for Alberta, and straight to the eastern portions of British Columbia, batches of rain showers in southern British Columbia, batches of rain showers off the western Washington coastline here, batches of snow rain showers off northern Texas. Cuervo, New Mexico, good evening, 22 degrees with clear skies. Okay, let's take a look at our satellite loop, and it shows.
But look at this up to the north. We're talking about 6 to 12 inches of snow up across parts of
line of clouds from Mexico and down to Texas, stretching down Louisiana, Arkansas, down through the southeastern states and stretching down to the Appalachians, down for the Ohio Valley, down for the eastern Great Lakes, and down for New England, down for the land of Canada. And another batch of clouds from northeastern Colorado and western Kansas, down for Nebraska, down for Dakotas, down for the Northern Rockies, and down for Pacific Northwest and Northern Nevada, and down for Northern California. Down for southern Saskatchewan, Alberta, and down for British Columbia. Batch of clouds covering Newfoundland there. Okay, let us take a look at our map situation.
An Easton family is holding on to hope tonight. A 10-year-old boy hurt in a zip-line accident is fighting for his life. Matthew Cox remains at Boston Children's right now. Rushed there after the backyard accident last week. In New at 11, those close to the family are talking to...
On a warm front from western Alberta down from Montana, down Wyoming, down from Colorado, and the cold front from New Mexico. Stretch down to Northern Mexico, down for southern Texas, and down in Louisiana, stretching down through Mississippi, Alabama, down for eastern Tennessee and Kentucky, down through West Virginia, down through western Pennsylvania, down for western New York. With low pressure settled in central New York and a warm front from extreme northern Vermont and Hampshire down for central Maine. State J front from eastern Gulf of Mexico stretched out for central Florida, stretched out for the eastern seaboard of the warm front off the Massachusetts coastline. Cold front stretching from Lake Superior and down up in Ontario. Further bottom from eastern UP Michigan down for northern Michigan and down for western Ontario. High pressure settled off western Washington, eastern Nevada, western Kansas, and southwestern Minnesota. 42 degrees out temperature right now in Boston, 50 degrees out temperature out in Washington, D.C., 45 in Atlanta, Georgia, 35 in Miami, 65 in Brownsville, Texas, 32 in Dallas, Texas, 10 above in Kansas City, 19 in Chicago, 8 8 below at Minneapolis, St. Paul, 24 out at Salt Lake City, 20 out at Denver, 36 out at Albuquerque, and at Great Falls, Montana. 43 out at Seattle, 58 at San Francisco, and 63 out at Los Angeles. Alright, let's take a look at our little...
Matthew's godmother tells me his parents have not left their son's bedside. They are incredibly grateful for the support they've received.
Let's take a look at short-range public discussion. Heavy rain across the southern tip of Texas. Temperatures will be 10 to 20 degrees above over parts of the upper Midwest and upper Great Lakes. Temperatures will be 10 to 15 degrees above low average over parts of the southern plains. A complex storm over the northeast and will move northeastward to the Davis Strait by Tuesday. This system will produce moderate snow over parts of northern New England, will taper off the light snow over parts of the Devil Revelations before it did on Monday. Moderate heavy rain will develop over southern New England into the coastal Midland on Sunday evening before ending early Monday over the coastal to over New England. Additionally, the associated front will linger over the southern tip of Florida, produces showers of thunderstorms over the area throughout Tuesday. Meanwhile, upper energy level will be over the northern high plains, will move eastward to the Great Lakes by Tuesday morning, and will produce a low over the northern high plains that will move eastward to Great Lakes. The storm will produce snow over the high plains and over the plains on Sunday evening. It will move to the Great Lakes by Tuesday. Downwind from the system lake effect storm will develop downwind in the Great Lakes throughout Monday, April energy will move onshore over the Pacific Northwest, moving to the South Rockies. By Tuesday morning, still to develop over parts of the Northern Rockies. By Monday afternoon, they'll expand to the Northern Plains, Missouri Valley by Tuesday. International and regional available energy over New Mexico will move from northern Mexico eastward to the lower Rio Grande Valley by Tuesday morning. The energy will produce a slight amount of rain over the southern tip of Texas starting early Monday morning and extending to Tuesday. Okay, let's take a look at forecast discussions. The number intense area of a low pressure lifting northeast across the Gulf of Maine overnight. Gusty winds and rain and snow mixed lingers with it. Fair chance of snow over southern New Hampshire, northern Massachusetts. Arctic plunge begins Monday and continues about the week. Low pressure mile overnight of the plains may bring snow Thursday and into Friday as it redevelops off the coast. Near term until 6 a.m. Monday morning, 10 p.m. update. Rep HRR handling the near-term trends well for both winds and surface temperatures as the low lifts across the Gulf of Maine. We'll see. Brief period of rearward F-Gen force and around H7 resulting in a continuing rain snow band northwest of the surface low till roughly about 11 p.m. Clearing out thereafter, environment and demand per latest radar trends tool poll. Indicating low correlation coefficients indicating the mixing president thus believes that the name precipitation is meant to threaten storm rain. Expect slushing accumulations will be light will continue with the wind where bars rate, according to account for the potential sleet, freeze, rain, and precipitation types. I believe any potential will be very brief. Consider of headlines have extended wind advisory effect. Cape till about 4 a.m. as low lifts out and continues to be in subside. Be a good chance for the strong yet ever brief northwest winds will be in backside of low. Sustained winds up to 35 miles will be possible.
Less than regulation.
Day 1 tonight. Heavy rain this evening may produce minor urban and port drainage flooding. Days 2 to 7, there's a potential for light to moderate snow accumulation Thursday into Friday.
That's absolutely what you got. You got the blitz because of the mistake by the officials. Let's start there.
Okay, let's take a look at 7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight, cloudy skies and gradually becoming part skies with a low at 30 degrees, north wind about 6 to 14 miles per coming west after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Monday, most of the skies high near 37 degrees, northwest wind about 7 to 14 miles per gust as high as 26 miles per hour. Monday night, part skies north 14 degrees, northwest wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Tuesday, part skies high near 28 degrees, light variable wind coming west about 5 to 8 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tuesday night, part skies low 17 degrees, west wind about 6 to 11 miles per hour, gust as high as 23 miles per hour. New Year's Day, part skies high near 26 degrees. Wednesday night, 8. Chance of snow after 1 a.m. cloud skies with low end 11 degrees. Chance precipitation is 30%. Thursday, a chance of snow cloud skies with a high near 24 degrees. Chance precipitation is 50%. Friday night, a chance of snow cloud skies with a lower at 14 degrees. Chance precipitation is 50%. Friday, chance of snow cloud skies high near 23 degrees. Chance precipitation is 40%. Friday night, cloud skies low at 6 degrees. Saturday, most of the skies high near 24 degrees. Saturday night, cloud skies will low at 50 degrees for Sunday. Put the skies high near 36 degrees. Pairs with a phase on the night.
Can change.
Get ready for the tumbling temps beginning tomorrow with the Arctic front coming. This is PJ with you. Have a good night with a good positive out there. See you tomorrow morning. Good night.
We're performing so badly here.